Before you continue living the same distracted, restless life, ask yourself one question: what if your happiness was never controlled by the world, but by your thoughts? What if everything you've been chasing, comfort, pleasure, validation, was actually weakening your mind instead of strengthening it? Because the truth is harsh. The world does not care about your peace. It will test you, from the moment you wake up, through noise, pressure, temptation, distraction. And only one type of person survives this chaos with calm: the Stoic. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Not your money. Not your environment. Not your past. Not even your future. Your thoughts. The modern world has confused comfort with happiness. But comfort dulls the mind. And discipline sharpens it. That's why most people today feel empty even when they have everything. Because they never trained the one thing that actually matters: their mind. To live each day with purpose, you must build serenity through strength. Happiness is not something you wait for. It is something you build, daily, intentionally. Aristotle once said, "It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light." But that light is not outside. It is inside your mind. Your ability to remain calm when everything breaks, to stay focused when the world distracts you, to think clearly when emotions try to control you. That is where happiness lives. The average person waits to feel good. But the disciplined person, they create it, even on the hardest days. Every morning is an opportunity. Not just to wake up, but to take control. To choose gratitude instead of complaint. To choose clarity instead of confusion. To choose discipline instead of comfort. And most importantly, to choose growth over ease. The Stoic understand something powerful: happiness is not passive. It is an act of resistance. Resistance against distraction, against negativity, against weakness, against the version of yourself that seeks comfort over greatness. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." And that one sentence is the foundation of a powerful life. Because once you understand this, you stop blaming the world. You stop waiting for the perfect moment. You stop depending on things outside your control. And you start building something unbreakable: inner stability. The Stoic trains the mind like a warrior trains the body. Repetition. Control. Correction. They don't wait to feel motivated. They act, and let motivation follow. Because action creates momentum, and momentum creates belief. Every thought matters. Every reaction matters. Because every single moment, you are either strengthening your mind or weakening it. The modern world wants you distracted. Scrolling. Consuming. Comparing. Reacting. But real happiness? It cannot be bought. It cannot be clicked. It cannot be delivered. It must be earned, through discipline. Seneca said, "He is most powerful who has power over himself." And that power is the root of daily happiness. Imagine this. No matter what happens, you remain calm. You remain focused. You remain in control. Not sometimes, but consistently. That is not luck. That is training. Every challenge becomes your teacher. Fatigue builds endurance. Failure builds clarity. Discomfort builds strength. Silence builds awareness. The Stoic does not avoid difficulty. They use it. Because they understand, resistance creates strength. Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." So every day, you have a choice: react like everyone else, or respond with discipline. Happiness then becomes something different. Not excitement. Not temporary pleasure. But something deeper. Stability. A calm mind sees clearly. A clear mind makes better decisions. A better life follows. Happiness is built in small habits, waking up with purpose. Controlling your thoughts. Ignoring distractions. Practicing gratitude. Doing your work with focus. Protecting your energy. Simple things. But powerful when repeated. Because repetition builds identity. The Stoic understands rhythm. Not intensity, but consistency. Because consistency transforms effort into character. Some days will feel heavy. Some days will feel hard. Some days you won't feel like trying at all. But discipline means you act anyway. You don't wait for the right mood. You create it through action. Because motion changes emotion. Virtue becomes your foundation, wisdom. Courage. Discipline. Control. And from this, happiness naturally grows. The disciplined person protects their mind. No gossip. No unnecessary negativity. No wasted attention. No meaningless comparison. Because they know energy is limited. And where you place your attention determines your life. Every morning, the Stoic prepares. You will face ignorance. You will face arrogance. You will face difficulty. You will face unpredictability. But you will not be surprised. Because you are ready. Preparation creates calm. Calm creates control. Control creates happiness. Even discomfort becomes valuable. Because it sharpens you. It reminds you that growth lives outside comfort. The Stoic sometimes chooses difficulty, silence, simplicity, restraint, solitude. Not as punishment, but as training. Because too much comfort kills appreciation and weakens discipline. Happiness is not about having more. It's about needing less. The disciplined person does not chase approval. They build self-respect. And that is far more powerful. They live in the present. Not in regret. Not in anxiety. But in awareness. Because the present moment is the only place where control exists. They watch their thoughts. Like a guard at the gate. No negativity enters without being questioned. No emotion controls them without being examined. This is mental discipline. This is self-mastery. Gratitude becomes their strength. Because when you appreciate what you have, you stop chasing what you don't. Happiness then becomes stable. Not dependent on outcomes. But built on perception. The Stoic lives awake. Not reacting, but choosing. Not drifting, but directing. Each moment becomes training. Each challenge becomes growth. Each day becomes proof that you are becoming stronger. And slowly, a powerful transformation happens. You stop fearing the world. Because you have mastered yourself. You stop chasing happiness. Because you have built it within. And now, no external event can shake you. No opinion can control you. No situation can break you. Because your strength is internal. If you truly want to become mentally strong. If you want to build unshakable inner peace. Then don't just listen to this. Practice it. Every single day. Because happiness is not given. It is earned. And if you're ready to master your mind, then make sure you subscribe to True Stoic Journal and share this video with someone who needs this discipline in their life. Because real change begins with awareness.